The board of directors, leaders, members, and supporters of the Liberian Association of Cleveland and its environs, LACE. Over the past 4 years, I had the honor, pride, and dignity to serve you as president. During my tenure, we accomplished so much as a community. We have grown in scope, reputation, and significance. I am very proud of you and the many things that we have accomplished together. We have made a great difference in this community and Cleveland. We have served as good ambassador for our country within this city by profoundly promoting Liberia's image within the United States. We have exposed our community, country, and culture to over 60,000 Clevelanders. We have pledged and continue to support the resolution of the challenges facing Cleveland. We have positioned this organization to function as a professionally run organization. We have established valuable business and individual network and relationships that could promote our developmental goals. We have set strategic academic goals that have inspired our youth and entire community to become the next generation of lawyers, doctors, pilots, journalists, economists, presidents, business owners, senators, and congressmen. We have given out scholarship to deserving students. From the first day that I joined this organization, I always wanted to make a difference. I want to help this community to grow into a strong, vibrant, and successful organization. To ensure our community's success, I, along with many community members, have made many sacrifices. Together, we have significantly committed our resources, including time and money. We have put the collective goals and interests of this community above individual interests. All of our efforts and sacrifices have come from the love that we have for this community, our country, and the city of Cleveland. My fellow community members, I love this community and our country very much, and it is out of this love that I want to inform you that I will not seek re-election as president of LACE. It was very difficult making this decision because of my love for this community and your continued confidence in my ability to lead this community to greater heights. It was also difficult for me because many of you expressed your desire for me to run again and were saddened to learn of my decision to not run. But I want to assure you that this decision was made to benefit the long-term developmental goals of this community and myself. At this time, I need to pursue other goals and plans of my life that will enhance my ability to serve you better in the future. I hope and pray that this decision will make me a better person to serve this community and other communities in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, working together with you to bring our community to this amazing level of success is one of my most cherished experiences. I have learned so much from all of you and have become a better person in the process. That is why I am very happy to extend my greatest thanks and appreciation to all of you individually for all that you have done for this community. I want to thank God for His grace, mercy, and blessing upon me during my tenure as president. He sustained my health and provided the wisdom and resources that I needed to successfully lead this community. I want to thank the board of directors of this organization for their support of my administration. I want to thank my leadership team for their level of support as well. I want to thank the members and supporters of this organization for their outstanding support. I want to thank my beautiful, intelligent, and hardworking wife, Mrs. Joanne Darkortey, for all of her support and leadership that she has brought to this organization and to my life. I owe some of the successes of this community to her. I also want to thank my friend and brother, John Crawford, and his girlfriend, Gladys Davis, for their support. I want to thank Ms. Elizabeth Brown, Ms. Janji Bass, Pastor Moba Bossi, Mr. and Mrs. Patrick and Sangay Cooper, Mr. and Mrs. Danielle and Makita Timmons, Mr. Dwana Yin, Mr. David Sacco, Ms. Janetta Marshall, Ms. Lorraine Lawrence, Ms. Henrietta Kelly, Ms. Alice Davis, Mr. and Mrs. Amos and Teresa King, Mr. Blendy Soul, Cyrus Quante, and the entire youth of our community, including the soccer team. Aaron Slogan, Father Budu Shanna, our past leaders, including Mr. Joe Butler, Mr. Joe Matthew, and Mr. Ansumana Pilima, Councilor Hillary Wilson, Pastor Napoleon Carr, and his wife Patricia, Ms. T.K. Bossy, and Mrs. Malo Diallo, Mrs. Jackie Collins, and her daughter Jamila Martin, Ms. Barbara Va, Ms. Rosalind Hampton, Ms. Soma Nangwe, and Copper Williamson, Mrs. Ramona Hawks, Mr. Jackson Seal, Mr. Jackson Kona, and the other countless great members of this community that have helped in some ways to ensure the success of our community. I would like to thank some of the prominent decision makers of Cleveland that have extended their friendship to our community during my administration. These individuals include Congressman Dennis Kucinich, Mayor Frank Jackson, Senator Nina Turner, Commissioner Peter Lawson-Jones, Councilman Joe Sipperman, Mimi Mitchell, Roosevelt Coates, Mayor Gary Norton, and Mayor Dan Hosek. Ms. Margaret Wong, Mr. Pernell Jones, Mr. Enrique Munez Ricky Jr., and many others that I cannot mention here. I would like to thank the businesses that supported our community financially and morally, including the Margaret Wong and Associate Immigration Law Firm, Bernard Jones and Sons, Funeral Home, La Burricana Food, the Hawks African Food Mart, Graphical Concept, Maya Chic Afrique, Radical Shipping, Kimon Corner Store, Available Tax Services, One Stop Shop, and Coco's Accessories. I would also like to thank President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her office staff, including Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Honorable Wissa McLean, and Mrs. Ruptel Paley, for always heeding our request to provide President Sirleaf's recorded video message to our community during Liberia's Independence Day commemoration. I want to thank the City Hall of Cleveland, Bedford, and East Cleveland for flying the flag of Liberia during the course of this year and last year over the City Hall to promote diversity and to also recognize our country's Independence Day observance. Finally, I want to thank the Calvary Lutheran Church, the Mountain of the Lord Church, the historic St. Andrew Episcopal Church, the City Mission of Cleveland, the Sunrise Ministry, the U.S. Commerce Department and Census Bureau, the Ohio General Assembly, the leadership of the Cuyahoga County, the U.S. Small Business Administration, the Nigerian Community of Greater Cleveland, the Fifth Third Bank, the Cleveland Public Library, the Call and Post and Plain Dealer newspapers, Professor Preston Pickett, and the Cleveland State University Black Studies and Images radio program, the Cleveland Clinic, and the many other institutions that continue to support our community. The leadership model of my administration was to build a solid professional foundation that will assist our community to achieve its core goals of supporting its members, Cleveland and Liberia. Our focus was to make our organization grant ready to pursue community enrichment and economic development programs, and to also support the development of our country through the provision of scholarship, infrastructural development, and the establishment of sister city relationship with foreign cities. It is within this regard that I am encouraging the future leadership of our great community to seek the implementation and or improvement of the growth model that is currently in place. May God continue to bless you.